want of love to comfort his heart. The face, so stirringly beautiful and young, was dispassionate. Without the usual audience of male admirers in attendance, there was no need to portray a charming or gracious image, though it was rare indeed that Shanna Traherne exerted herself beyond a momentary whim. If it met her mood, she could enchant anyone. But now her eyes showed a stern determination that would have shriveled any but the most heroic spirit. "I am cursed," the fair lips curled. "Were I heaven blessed, I would not be about this errand. What other woman must venture out upon the streets on a night such as this to ease the torment of her state?" Her mind raced along its well-travelled path. What cruel twist of fate that I be born beneath the blighting branches of my father's wealth. Would that I were poor, and thus could know that a man wanted me for myself. She sighed in introspection, and let her mind probe once again her reasoning, as if to find a flaw. Neither her beauty nor her father's riches had aided her. A 3-year stint in the best schools in Europe and Britain had bored her to distraction. Those so-called ladies' schools had dealt more with court manners, fashion, and the various tedious forms of needlework than with techniques of writing or dealing with numbers. There she had been pursued for her beauty and exposed to the insincerity of young roués seeking to extend their reputations at her expense. Many had felt the prick of her scorn, then, disheartened, sulked away. When it became known that she was the daughter of Orlan Traherne, one of the richest men ever to frequent the marketplace, all those young men in needy circumstances came seeking her hand. She could abide these milksops no better than the rest, and heartlessly dashed their dreams with words as painful as a dagger's blade. Her disenchantment with men led to her father's ultimatum. It had begun simply enough. On her return from Europe, he had chided her for not finding a husband. "With all those eager young studs of the courts posturing about you, girl, you couldn't even get yourself a man with a name to bring recognition to your children." His words had nipped at Shanna's pride, bringing a rush of tears to her eyes. Heedless of her distress, her father had ranted on, setting the spur deeper. "Damn me, girl! What have I built my fortune for, if not for my own kin? But seen to your way, 'twill go no further than your grave. Blast it all, I want grandchildren. Are you set to be a spinster who rejects every man that comes courting? Your children could be powers at court if they have a title to aid them. They'll need but 2 things to be successful in this world and accepted by royalty. I give them 1, wealth, more than you can spend in a lifetime. You can gain them the other, a name no one would dare question, a name with a lineage so pure and fine, 'twill need a good stock of common blood to strengthen it. Such a name can do as much to open doors as riches, but with no other name than Traherne, they'll be little more than merchants." His voice had sharpened in anger. "'Tis my hell that I am given a daughter with the looks to choose among the bluest lines, one to make barons, earls, even dukes fawn and drool upon themselves for the want of her. But she dallies like some dreamy twit for a silver knight on a white charger, who might match her own untouched purity." Shanna's folly had been in answering her father rashly and with heated words. They were soon engaged in a stormy exchange, which had ended abruptly when he slammed down his brawny fist and dared her to speak further. His angry glare had burned into her. "You have a year to settle your fancies," he roared. "Your period of grace ceases on your 1st and 20th year, the day marking your birth. If you have not wed into a family of the aristocracy by then, I'll name the next ready swain still young enough to get you with child as your husband. And if I must drag you to the altar in chains, you will obey.